The lost light. They say Atlantis was a paradise. Glowing crystal cities. Towers shaped by the stars. Medicine made from sound, light and thought. People lived in perfect balance until something broke. Some say they got too proud. Others say they opened a portal and couldn't control what came through. Then silence. Around 11,600 years ago Atlantis vanished. Swallowed by the sea. In a single night an entire world was erased. But not everything was lost. This is the silent era, and today we uncover what Atlantis tried to leave behind. The first time. The survivors didn't run to just anywhere. They went to a land that already pulsed with mystery. Egypt. But not the Egypt we know from history books. Older. Stranger. The ancient texts speak of Zep Tepi the first time. An age when powerful beings walked the earth and taught humans how to build, heal, and connect with the stars. People called them gods. But what if they were the last Atlanteans? Look at the Great Pyramid. The Sphinx. Even today scientists can't explain how they were built. The precision is too perfect. The knowledge too advanced. It's as if someone brought memories from another world. The survivors didn't just settle. They planted secrets. In stone. In symbols. In myths. And over time those secrets began to spread. Slowly. Silently. Toward a place that would one day draw the attention of the most mysterious knights in history. Echoes in stone. The secrets of Atlantis didn't die in Egypt. They traveled. From the Nile to Mesopotamia. From Persia to the lands we now call Israel and Palestine. Carried in symbols. Hidden in temples. Passed down through mystery schools and ancient bloodlines. By the time the Knights Templar arrived in Jerusalem in the 1100s, the ground beneath their feet was already sacred. Legends spoke of lost relics and hidden chambers deep under the Temple Mount. Most believed they came to protect Christian pilgrims. But that was only the cover. The truth was far stranger. The Templars had heard whispers. Stories of ancient power buried below the city. Power that didn't belong to any religion. Power that came from a time before history. And they were determined to find it. The hidden mission. The Templars didn't come to Jerusalem for war. They came to dig. For 9 years they lived near the Temple Mount and kept digging deep beneath the stone. And they didn't leave empty-handed. According to secret accounts they found something buried far older than any temple. Ancient tools. Strange objects. Things powered by sound, light and thought. Some believe they uncovered the lost technology of Atlantis. But that wasn't all. They also found a white glowing powder. Mana. The same substance the Atlanteans once used. Pure energy in physical form. From that moment the Templars changed. They became quiet. Focused. Obsessed. It was no longer just about faith. It was about power. Power the world had forgotten. Relics of power. What the Templars found wasn't just treasure. It was a system. A set of objects that didn't belong to any known age. Some say there wasn't one Ark of the Covenant. There were many. Each with a different purpose. Some created light. Some made sound. Others could heal or even destroy. All of them needed mana to work. These were not symbols of faith. They were advanced machines. Hidden in stone chambers deep beneath Jerusalem. Then there was the Holy Grail. Not a cup but a tool. Something that could repair the body, the mind and the soul. And the Emerald Tablet. A green stone that changed its writing depending on who looked at it. It held the rules of the universe. How thought, light and sound are all connected. If you could read it you could shape reality. And then came the most feared relic of all. The Spear of Destiny. Set to guide its holder with visions. But only if their heart was pure. With these discoveries the Templars were no longer just knights. They were guardians of something ancient and dangerous. A dangerous truth. But the relics were only part of what they found. The real threat was in the scrolls. Ancient writings hidden for centuries. And they told a story that could break the church. They described a different kind of Jesus. A spiritual teacher, not a distant savior. A man who taught inner power and divine connection. Some texts said he had a family. Others claimed John the Baptist held the original secret and passed it on before it was buried. These ideas challenged everything the church stood for. Salvation wasn't about fear or control. It was about finding truth within. The church couldn't allow that. And neither could the King of France. Because what the Templars had found wasn't just history. It was freedom. The fall of the Templars. On Friday, October 13, 1307, everything changed. The King of France moved fast. With help from the Pope he ordered a massive raid. Templars were arrested, tortured and accused of dark crimes. Worshipping strange idols. Denying Christ. practicing forbidden rituals. But many believe it was all a lie. A cover to hide the real reason. The Templars had knowledge, power, artifacts that could shake the world. And they were no longer under anyone's control. Before the arrest, their secrets vanished. Gold, relics, ancient books, gone. A fleet of ships left the port of La Rochelle and disappeared without a trace. But even as their enemies closed in, the Templars were not finished. They never left. The Templar Order fell. But their mission didn't die. In Portugal they became the Order of Christ. A new name but the same structure. The same goal. Some of them helped explorers like Vasco da Gama. Not just to find land but to recover lost knowledge. In Scotland their symbols began to appear in the hands of the Freemasons. Builders who hid ancient truths in stone and architecture. One chapel even showed plants from America carved before Columbus was born. Then came the Rosicrucians. Secret scholars who spoke of energy, light and the power within. They believed real wisdom wasn't found in books. It was buried deep inside you. All of these groups had different faces. But one soul. The mission lives on. The Templars may have fallen. But their fire still burns. In hidden lodges. In forgotten symbols. In silent networks across the world. Different names. New faces. But one purpose. To protect powerful knowledge. To guard it from those who would use it for control. And maybe one day to bring it back into the light. If Atlantis really passed its wisdom through Egypt into the hands of secret guardians, then the past is not lost. It's waiting. This is the silent era. And the truth is never gone. Only hidden. Until it's ready to rise again.